Welcome to Media Men Online. I'm Dan. This is Jeremy.
Yeah.
And this is our top 10 movies, whether it be favorite or top 10 best, however we decided we wanted to determine it. Top 10 movies of 2023, starting with Jeremy's 10 through 7.
Yeah, I guess my top 10 list is definitely, my favorite movies that I saw because I skipped a whole bunch of movies this year. So let's see. We're doing 10 through 7 first. My top 10. My number 10 is the Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Solid movie. Not what I was hoping for, but for 2023, it's pretty good. Number 9 is Knock at the Cabin. Again, was it a great movie? No. But was it better than Guardians of the Galaxy 3? I think so. Number 8 was Super Mario. I really enjoyed that one. It was not the perfect movie, but you know what? It was an actual Mario movie, and we got to enjoy those when we get them. Number 7 was Napoleon. Napoleon, a little bit slow, a little bit ahistorical, but well acted and very solid action.
For me, number 10, A Suitable Flesh. It's about a psychiatrist who her life just spirals out of control. Supernatural, all sorts of stuff. It's a wild movie. It's kind of a throwback to older, a little bit more sexualized movies, which if you know me from this channel, it's right up my alley. This is the final movie that I saw at Tribeca Film Festival in June. The next, John Wick 4. I thought it was really good. It was a little bit too long. If they shortened it by 30, 40 minutes, it would have probably been higher on this list. Did you see Operation Fortune?
No, I did not.
This is my number 8 movie. It's about Special Agent Orson Fortune and his team of operatives. It's Jason Statham. It's Hugh Grant, Josh Hartnett. Excellent movie. It's lighthearted, but it's like a spy movie. Mm-hmm. Oh, what's her name? Aubrey Plaza is in this as well, and she's fantastic. And my number 7 is one of my more recent movies I saw called Thanksgiving. It's a slasher movie about Thanksgiving. It's a revenge slasher a year after a Black Friday death took place, and the killer is going after all the people that were responsible. I enjoyed it. I love horror movies, and Eli Roth does this one. There's a lot of gross, but it's more Scream than Hostel, so if that helps.
My number 6 is Cocaine Bear. I had a lot of fun with that one. It's the only comedy movie on this list, and it was really funny. Lots of good stuff on there. If Cocaine Bear came out 15 years ago, it would have been an instant classic. But I think movies didn't get even the good movies didn't get their total due this year, I feel. Number 5 is Mission Impossible 4. I did not write which one we're on. Or is it 5?
7.
Mission Impossible 700. That's right. Good action. Tom Cruise doing his thing. But you know what? It was one of the best recent Mission Impossible movies. I think like 5 and 6 I didn't like, if memory serves. Number 4 is Killers of the Murder Moon. We talked about this one at length, and it still holds up a whole 3 months later or whatever. The other tearjerker of the year for me. Yeah, number 3 is Dungeons and Dragons. Really solid movie. Covered the material, I think, really well and put it into a movie.
Yeah.
Well, put it into a movie really well. Yeah, I'm good at talking.
Yeah, Chris Pine's awesome. For me, number 6, Evil Dead Rise. Fantastic horror movie. They did a lot to pay tribute to the Evil Dead franchise without making it feel like a reskin. Mm-hmm. And then they held true enough to where it didn't feel like they were just trying to completely rewrite it, a la Black Christmas 2019. Number 5, Blackberry. Did you see this one?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
it's such about a cell phone?
Movie. Yeah, it's about the uprising of the cell phone company.
Huh.
The smartphones. And the guy who plays Dennis Reynolds in Always Sunny in Philadelphia is in it. And he is unbelievable. He's excellent. The movie it's so good. Glenn Howerton's the guy's name. Very, very good movie. Number 4 is Sisu. I don't know if you saw this one either.
No.
Did you see Sisu?
No, I did not. I did not see Sisu.
The movie takes place towards the end of World War II. And it's about a guy, just a dude who wants to live his life, and he comes across some Nazis. So shit goes down. He finds some gold. They steal his gold. He's pissed. It's John
That sounds
Wick,
pretty good,
except
actually.
against the Nazis. Oh, it's so good. Highly, highly recommend, obviously, if it's my number 4, but it is unbelievably awesome. And the guy, just similar to Silent Night, which we'll be reviewing here at some point soon, he barely says a word. And any background and dialogue that you get about him is done through other people who've heard the whispers of the boogeyman from, I believe it's Norway. I don't know what the Lapland wilderness is.
So it's John Wick with gold.
Yeah, and he kills Nazis, so everyone's happy about it. He hits one dude. I don't want to spoil much for you, but he hits one dude in the face with a landmine. Unbelievable. Love it. Go watch Sisu, everyone. All right, number 3, Oppenheimer. A 3-hour epic about the creation of the atomic bomb. J. Robert Oppenheimer. It's a whole thing. It is such a good movie. It's if I could redo this, I'd probably put Sisu ahead of it because I enjoyed Sisu more, but I thought Oppenheimer was a better movie altogether. It's so good and it's worth the time.
My number 2 is The Iron Claw. Dan and I just finished recording talking about this one, but I mean, this one makes you feel feelings, and it tells you a story moral about maybe not being the biggest asshole to ever have 6 kids.
Yeah. For me, my number 2 was number 1 for 360 days of 2023. No, I forget when it came out, but ever since this movie dropped, it was my number 1 movie of 2023 until last night. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. I've seen this movie 3 times already. I love it. It's fun. It's awesome. Tom Cruise is like 60 some years old and he's still rocking it. He's Ethan Hunt in this movie through and through. Technology, bombs, deception, dead women. Every time he loves a girl, she dies. Everything you want out of a Mission Impossible movie.
My number 1 is Oppenheimer. Just incredible movie. Not like my favorite movie of all time, but for 2023, I mean, I don't think anything else even really comes super close to it. Just that's the only movie this year I've seen twice.
Wow. Did you watch it twice in the theater?
Yeah, I watched it once in a regular theater, and then I went and watched it on IMAX.
Awesome. Yes. Excellent movie. All of the performances are so good. Speaking of good performances, if I'm heavily understating it, my number 1 is Jeremy's number 2. We just talked about it. The Iron Claw. Zac Efron.
Yeah.
Excellent. Everyone plays their part. If you can get me to cry in a movie theater, you're doing something right. Gonna get choked up just talking about it again, so I'm gonna pull the ripcord. Iron Claw, go see it. Go see all. I think we have like 3 or 4 that are the same, but see all these movies. Probably 16 of them. So
I thought your number 1 was going to be number 1 was going to be Cocaine Bear, but you know we can.
Do you want to know how many movies I have seen and rated that released in 2023?
I feel like you've got to be in like the low 40s.
101.
101?
Iron Claw was number 101.
I saw less than 20 movies this year.
In the theaters, it's probably 40 or 50, but any movie that, 101 movies. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I will admit my movie watching went down because we did a whole bunch of shit movies for this year for this podcast.
That's true.
And it just took it out of me.
Yeah.
Like I think a part of me died when I watched Ant-Man and Thor 4, for being honest.
Was Thor 4 this year? This year was a slog.
I feel like I'm I feel like the girl from 50 First Dates every day I wake up and I saw Thor 4 yesterday. Adam Sandler and Adam Sandler and the DVD of making a teenager realize she's a mother of 3 every morning in 25 minutes.
If you
Hey,
could
honey,
recommend,
I know you think your mom's alive, but you're actually 67 years old.
yeah.
And don't forget to put your dentures in. Come on out. We're doing fish.
So Oppenheimer's your favorite of 2023. What
Yes.
is the movie you would recommend to like just random Joe on the street off your list?
Random Joe on the street.
Yeah, if someone was just like, "Hey, bud, you look like you watch movies. What do you recommend for me?" Didn't give you any information about himself.
I mean, probably Mission Impossible.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. Say that or Sisu for sure. But yeah, check out Sisu
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, I would probably ask like another question, like,
yeah.
I mean, you feeling some comedy? You feeling some action? You feeling feelings? I mean, are you a big Chris Pine fan? Like, I mean,
Yep. Aren't we all?
do you want to see an absolutely massive guy summon the end of the world?
What was that one?
Knock at the cabin.
Oh, yeah. Freaking Dave Bautista.
Davey's like, "Hello, I have joined a cult.
Look
and
at
I've
my
decided
rake.
to invite you to it."
Look at my rake duct taped to a chainsaw. Like, what is this weaponry?
We're not crazy. We just have visions that made us put this together. Holds a pickaxe taped to a pitchfork. Ah! We didn't stop by anywhere and buy some duct tape and a gun. We robbed a farmhouse from 1873 and drove straight here.
Oh my god. Definitely check out our Knock at the Cabin review. There's my favorite joke we've ever had on this podcast is in that review. We're talking about the gay dads and they're watching the guy change the tire. Oh, it's so good. All right. I think that'll do it for us. So Iron Claw will be up. This one's going up first. Then Iron Claw, then Silent Night. So let us know what your favorite movie of 2023 is. What movie are you looking forward to for 2024? Let us know down in the comments. I'll catch you guys later.
In the new year.
Bye.
Great exit.
That's right.